What's up, YouTube? Haven't done too many videos with my Maverick, and figured this is a good opportunity to make a real short one. So this car's been around forever. No point in getting too much into the history. My mother bought it brand new in Hollywood off the dealer, and it's been in our family ever since. So I'm going to go ahead and install a TFS deep AOD pan onto the transmission. And the one that's on there, the stock one, keeps squeezing out the gasket, and I don't want to leak. And I'll show you everything that I've got, and I'll tell you a little bit about the build on this car. All right, so the goal with this build wasn't to go too hog wild. It's only been the last year or so that I've finally been putting the car back together. Originally took it to a place called Stangworks out here in SoCal, and that place went belly up. I got it back a bare shell. I mean, no glass, no chrome, no engine, no interior, nothing. Had the body panels barely hung. And when I say barely, I mean barely. Anyhow, the engine is kind of cool. It's nothing really super crazy on the horsepower. Got it out of my friend John's Mustang many years ago. And it's been sitting under here for probably 6 or 7 years or more. Anyway, it's an old Ford Racing crate motor, GT40Y aluminum heads. I took out the cam he had in there, which was a fuel-injected speed density ISKI, and I put in a twisted wedge TFS stage 1 cam. So right now it's an Edelbrock 600. I like them for their reliability and consistency. Maybe later on I'll get a Demon carburetor or even some form of fuel injection like my 66. But I'm not really too concerned about racing this one. I just kind of want to cruise it. It's got an AOD in there, and that's actually the low car cable for the TV cable. So I'll probably pull the stock factory cable off and for the throttle, and put the low car one on there also, which I have. The transmission is like I said, it's a Lentech AOD. Goes back about 19 years when he built it. It's a full manual valve body with overdrive lockout, so you can keep it from shifting into overdrive. You know, if you're trying to pull hard in 1, 2, 3. Anyhow. I actually converted it to a column shift, so that should be interesting. The torque converter is a 2600 stall non-lockup converter. So we'll see how this all moves when I get going. It's going into a stock 8-inch with one wheel peel and I think 3/0 gears. So I'll have to address that at some point. Real quick, I'll go over the kit contents of the pan. It comes with the pan. Better come with the drain plug, yeah, sure. There it is. Comes with a gasket, which I read online is really bad, and the filter and the longer bolts. So the stock AOD pan has a bevel, a raised edge, goes right around the middle of it. And that's why you cannot install, this is a Moroso gasket. That's why you cannot install this on a stock AOD pan. There's a video of a guy installing it on the stock pan. Well, it basically sliced the whole gasket in half. You need a flat pan to install a flat gasket, right? So I'll come back. I'm trying not to make this a long video, and I'll put the pans side by side before I install them. Here is the stock AOD pan side by side with the TFS pan, right? AOD. Junky stock rubber gasket. I even tried using some of that sticky gasket stuff now that I got to clean up everywhere. Here's why you cannot install the Moroso gasket on a stock AOD pan. That will split this gasket right in half. So nice gasket. Looks like it's going to be almost impossible to leak with that, so I'm very excited. There's the part number for that. I think I got it off of Summit Racing. I'm going to go ahead and install it now. 10mm bolts from the factory. And of course those are a 12-sided hex bolt. Yay. Just to show you about how much will stick out, plenty with this thick gasket. And Size socket is a, come on, 5/16. All right. I looked up the instructions online and it said torque it to 10 foot-pounds. Not much. Helpful tip. This thing is very heavy. You might want to get a helper. The gasket only goes on one way. I figured that underneath it, with 1 or 2 bolts already in, that they don't all line up right. Let's hope this lines up now. Look at that. Gasket only goes one direction. That's pretty funny. So line it up before you crawl underneath the car. All right, looks great. You're definitely gonna want a helper or something to balance it on, because that was not easy to do one-handed. That is a heavy pan. That's gotta weigh at least like 1 or 2, maybe 2 Chipotle burritos right there at least. So it's very awkward. So, but it fits. Looks good. Here's my low car linkage for the AOD in case any of you guys are curious. I had to modify it on the inside of the pan, pull the pin out, I believe. It wasn't that big of a deal. There's a linkage that goes up to the shifter column. Doug Thorley shorties. So, very happy. I can fill it with fluid, and I don't have to worry about this thing leaking at this point. Definitely suggest this mod. Just a quick shout out to a username on the Maverick.2 message boards for 71 gold. He made this AOD transmission cross member for me a long time ago. You can't get him on Facebook, but on the Maverick.2 message forums, I believe he still actively posts and makes these. So, made this thing a whole bolt-in affair into this Maverick. That's it.